This is the Omhu Ottoman, a piece of furniture that has a lot of versatility to it. It can work as a freestanding ottoman like this guy, as a sofa table if you place it next to your sofa, as an ottoman that goes on the side of your sofa, like with my matching Sweef Björnen right here. Or it can be transformed into a bed, which is one of the ways I will be using it the most. I just received something pretty exciting today. I had to bike back from work to be able to receive this package. This is something that I think will change the outlook of my flat to quite a large extent. Let's get this box up and let's start unwrapping it. This might just be the biggest box I have ever unboxed, which is quite an accomplishment since a lot of my videos on my other YouTube channel are actually unboxings. So let's bring out a little scissors and start getting into this guy. The package is not that heavy, even though it's big. So that's pleasant because this is a piece of furniture that I will be moving around quite a lot. All right, so you cut off pieces of tape in all different sides and take out this ginormous lid. Wow! And take up my whole bed. And then we have the actual ottoman. Let's see how we can get this guy out of here. Maybe something like that. Yes, hello. Mildly chaotic unboxing with extremely large boxes to put to the side. And that's fun. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and bring it up here. We need to get into the plastic. But then I think we are all set up. Let's get this off. Let's first put it in place as where it will be serving as a bed. Yeah, this is stiff, like this is proper stiff, but that is probably not a bad thing, because I got used to sleeping in futons for the last 4 years or something like this. So I kind of prefer having a hard bed. Like the harder the bed, the better I sleep, I find. So I think this will be fine, actually. I think I figured out this part here is probably to be able to connect it to your Teddy sofa. That makes all the sense. When testing how it is to lie down on, we can also test how it is to sit on. This firm quality of the Ottoman is really good for sitting on. I am pleasantly surprised how this quite low piece of furniture feels really supportive to sit on. So that is a pleasant surprise. For context, this is the way I have been sleeping so far. So this is my bed couch that folds out to become a 160 centimeter bed. And while it's comfortable, it's placed right next to the window, which is not ideal. And it also means there's no proper space to sit anywhere around the flat. Well, I've been using this chair, but there's no real comfortable chair or sofa. And it's something I have been missing quite a lot. So getting rid of this bed means that I can use the sofa as a sofa, and I will have this space for sleeping. This also means that if you want to host people, that it's possible to have one single bed, and one double bed at the same time, even though the flat is very small. We can now try how it works with the Ottoman as an extension of the sofa. Because as you can see, I have selected a fabric that is brown corduroy, which is the same, or close to the same at least, as my sofa is. And this feels very good. This is super comfortable. Oh, great pro. When folding the Ottoman up like this, it is 100 centimeters long, 80 centimeters wide, and about 36 centimeters high. So 18 times 2 is the thickness. Understandably then, when putting it in its bed form, it is 2 meters long, 80 centimeters wide, and 18 centimeters thick. When placing the Ottoman like this, we have a sofa that would very comfortably sit 3 people. You could at the same time fold out this and you could eat 2 or 3 people. You could put some chairs on the other side or put the Ottoman on the other side and have other people eat on the other side. But with this very configuration, we can also have my work desk right there. And there is also an external monitor to bring down. This makes the living room area super versatile compared to how it was before. One of my favorite things to do in life is recycling. So therefore, it's amazing to get this kind of a package for an Ottoman, because then you can go and recycle it. If I had a storage unit, maybe I would put it there, because who knows when you need a giant box for some kind of wrapping or delivery. But I don't have a storage unit, so recycling it is. This little recycling tour included me getting locked out of my apartment because I forgot the key, calling the security to be let in, then being let in by a neighbor, then coming out, and then getting hit in the head by the box when I was leaving the cardboard box. Great success! It's time to make the bed for the night and see how this works out, and then try sleeping in this Ottoman futon style bed for the first night. Let's see how it goes. This couch has storage both on the inside, which is where I now have the topper that was on the bed before, but it also has some very nice storage here for pillows and bed sheets and stuff like that, which means that this is actually quite a simple conversion. Well, that's what I say now when it's the first time I'm gonna do it, but my aim is that it's gonna be a simple conversion. Let's see how it actually plays out. One thing I realized now after setting up the Ottoman as a futon on the floor is that there is enough space for me to have a little meditation corner in front of the sofa. And before, that was actually really complicated, so I'm very happy to see that this is now a possibility. Meditation corner restored. I have slept my second night on the Omhu Ottoman, and I would say that it is a very firm sleeping surface, which I find quite nice because I have gotten used to sleep on futons for the last few years. If you're not used to sleeping on a firm mattress, you're probably going to find this one a bit too hard
at least at first. It will take some getting used to, but 2 nights I feel like I fell asleep well, slept well, high sleep quality, and then when waking up, it's not comfortable to the extent that you want to stay in bed for too long, which could be another pro of using this as a permanent bed actually.
All right, let's wrap this guy up. The pillows then go in there, and then we have a fitted sheet. So we take off the fitted sheet, and maybe we can even do this. Look at that. And that's it. That is the Ottoman transformed into its state like this. It is super comfortable to sit on. I found it quite firm to sleep on to begin with, but after these first few nights, I think it's getting slightly softer, kind of like evening out to the kind of surface that I really appreciate to sleep on. That is the Omhu transformed into a bed. Now I have slept 4 nights in total, and it's softening up a little bit, which I think makes it super pleasant to sleep on. I have also observed a pretty substantial increase in sleep quality when looking at the nights in the Garmin app. The first nights I was around 90 in sleep score, and the last few nights I've been rather up around 95. That is significantly better than what I have experienced with my previous bed, and yet another reason why I feel very confident to say this will be my bed for the significant upcoming future. But not only serve as my bed, but also as my work seat for doing a little bit of work here at the desk part of my living room shelf. Or turning the other way around, taking the sofa table out to this fancy dinner table setting and having dinner. Thank you very much for joining me in this review video, and I will see you in a future one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.